Hey guys, are you running an organization and you sometimes look around and think, what in the heck? This isn't what I wanted to build. The issue might be your missions and your vision. Ever wonder how to create something like that for your organization? I got you covered. Come on back for this episode. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so pumped to talk to you about this. And this is when it really hit me in my business is I was about 2 years into building my organization and I come out of corporate America. So I spent about 20 years learning how to do things very bad, if I'm being 100% honest. And one of the things I was most excited about was building my own culture, building my own organization. But here's what happened, you guys. Without a clear mission and vision, I built exactly what I had come out of. So don't do it the way I did it. I want to teach you early so you don't have to redo, because then I had to break it down and rebuild again. So here's the reality. The reality is the Bible tells us that without vision, people will absolutely positively perish. And so as a CEO of your own organization, you don't want your people to perish. You want your people to flourish. So if you take a step back and spend time putting together the vision of your company, the mission of your company, and the values that you're going to operate under, it's going to save you a lot of time down the road. So let's talk about what the difference between these three things are. I've got my notes down here. So vision really is a purpose statement. It's why do you exist? What is your organization all about? It's not about what you do. It's about who you are becoming, futuristic type things. So think of it like this. Why is your business here? What kind of impact is it going to have? If you're looking back 10 years from now and you have complete and total success, what have you accomplished? It has nothing to do with the day in, day out, and everything to do with the future outcomes and benefits of your organization being around. So Chick-fil-A's vision, I think this is an awesome vision for us to kind of wrap our head around. Chick-fil-A's vision is to glorify God by being a faithful steward with all that is entrusted to us and to have a positive outcome on the people that they interact with. So see, they're not talking about the products that they produce or how they're going to go about doing it. It's kind of that big picture vision of why they exist. So remember, the Bible tells us without vision, people perish. You have to know where you're going in order to make the right decisions day in and day out with your business so that when you actually get to where you're going, you're in the right place and you have the right people that are in the boat with you, right? Okay, so mission goes a little bit deeper. Mission is all about describing the activities that need to take place for your business to succeed. So it's something that consistently has to happen within an organization for you to find success. And remember, you guys, if you're in business, there are three elements. If you're running for a business, if you're building a business God's way, there are three things that need to happen. One is profit. Don't be afraid of profit, you guys. God put you in the business world because you are a smart CEO leader. Profit has to be part of business. The other aspect of it is community. How are you positively impacting the local community that you serve, or maybe the global community that you serve? Because with your success comes impact. It could be financially, it could be time. As our organization became more and more successful, not only did God bless us with income, but He also blessed us with time. And when you have more time to serve, you're obviously going to impact the people around you. And then the third thing is there's a spiritual component to a business that's being done God's way, because the Holy Spirit lives inside of you. You are a daily representation of God, day in and day out. He's working through you to pull people to Him. So of course, there's going to be a spiritual element, not only with the people that are in your organization, just because they're going to see Jesus every day by the way you operate, but also the maybe vendors or people that you hire or partnerships or things that you have. Okay. So remember, when you're looking at your mission, what are the things that have to happen for those three things to be in play, right? Okay, so I love Walt Disney's mission because it's so simple, but yet Disney nailed it. He absolutely positively nails his mission. His mission is to make people happy. And you guys, everything that Disney touches is pleasurable, happy, magical. They nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. Okay. So your mission is going to describe the activities, the things that have to happen on a consistent basis for your business to succeed. Now we're getting into values, and values, you guys, is what's going to govern you as you operate. These are so important because what you don't want to do is have to make a decision on a value set when you're in the middle of temptation. And what do I mean by that? If you come out of the network marketing space, there is so much temptation to maybe run for a title or to run for accolades or different things that may not be on your heart when you start the business, but maybe you see someone that's moving faster than you and the temptation is to compete with them and to try to do what they're doing. Like, there's so much temptation, you guys. When you're in the heart of a temptating moment, you don't want to make the decision of what your core values are. You want to understand your core values when you don't have an emotional high or an emotional low. And so what are values? Values really are just the way that you're actually going to operate your business when you're interacting with people in your organization, with customers, with potential people in your organization. What is the values that are going to govern you day in and day out? And if you have a hard time figuring out what your values are, I've got a really fun value step-by-step thing that you can do that's going to help you identify where are your values? Because the reality is, when we talk values, there's so many values that could be guiding us. You've got to get it down to your top 3 to 5 to 7 maybe, because you can't be all things to all people. So if you're having challenges with that, drop a comment below and I will get you that little sheet that can help you figure out what your values are for your company. So again, you guys, I'm so pumped that you're digging into this early rather than later, because for me, having to redo what I built was miserable, and I don't want you to have to go through that, okay? So start with your vision. Remember that people without vision perish. You don't want any of your people to perish. You want all of your people to absolutely positively flourish. Second, dig into the mission. How are you doing what you're going to do? And then third, what are the values that are going to govern you day in and day out? Hope this was helpful. Thanks, guys. Bye.